Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zod19. Today starts patch 3.4, which begins the path to Stormblood. Finally. I finally get to the namesake of this series. Oh man, it's been a long time coming. And these next 1, 2, 3 patches are going to be absolutely awesome. So, the only way to get to that is to actually dive on in and do it. So, let's get to it. Oh god, so hungry. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Delicious. It's about time I headed out. If I remember correctly, Alphino wanted to say something. And he should be, yeah. It's been a couple days. I haven't been able to sleep too good. I guess it's because I've been inactive. Oh, it's not Alphino. It's a House Fortune night. Okay. How you doing, good sir? Promise is kept. A new day dawns in Ishgard, and the House Fortune Knight has tidings for you. Okay. Master Rose! Master Rose! You come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preemptive personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it. But any event. Sir Emmerich de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of the House Borel, cordially invites Master Rose to dine with him at his estate. Oh, if I hadn't just eaten, alright. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for a peace conference were still being finalized. Alright. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause for delay. What say you? I should be glad to accept. Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your your acceptance to Burial Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. Astrologicum? Damn! He's way the hell over there. Alright. You know, I still have this one quest listed on my thing. There we go. Just gonna take that off there. It's gonna be a while before I get around to doing it. Astrologicum. Looks like it's back here. Ah. Is this House Boreal? Huh. Very unassuming. No flags, nothing. To give it away. Alright. Hey. Greetings and well met, Master Rose. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Burrell, although admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's all blue and purple. I love the color design of this house. Oh, that looks delicious.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Yeah, the little fuckers. They drove me up a wall and back again. I swear if I never see another Moogle, I'll be quite happy.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
I can imagine so. No, I'm good, thanks. Gotta keep a close eye on these people. I don't imagine they'll try to poison me again, but Lord knows.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
I wouldn't call it marvelous, but we certainly got somewhere. It wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it.
I try. Flattery will get you everywhere.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
Oh.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Of course.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
Aw, thanks. It's always nice to get a good thank you. You know, I certainly bust my ass. Cheers to peace.
May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
I just want to go home. See my wife again.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
Oh hey, how's it going?
News from House Fulton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
What's up?
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden.
The fuck?
Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Damn it, I told Alphino if he pays for a whore, he has to not beat her. Jesus. I gotta go get rid of another body.
My friend, and I shall go with you.
Okay. Yeah, it's about time people figured out how abusive Alphino is.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he.
I'm gonna miss this place
Only
when I
to
get
be
home.
drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Where am I? Oh wow, I'm like right outside the manor. Alright, let me in. Please do. Alright, where's the body? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hey! Giggity?
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister.
Oh, hey, that's what her name is.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Oh, joy.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly.
Clearly.
I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder.
Oh,
It was
great.
only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Ugh.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
You're such a pessimist, kid. Damn.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
Chirurgeons. So that's how you pronounce that.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
I'm not gonna touch your pussy. Have a wife and you're like 1,000 years too young for me.
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
Yeah, I'm kind of aware of that.
They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her.
Why?
You must stop them.
Okay.
I shall inform the others at once.
Please do. Hey, don't cry. Good lord. The girl will be fine.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Alright. Zelfatol. Ah, good lord. Yeah, no. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his, Chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? Yeah, that's why I'm saying not to worry. Jeez. I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to the matter whose conclusion we have yet the power to influence? Jesus. Heavenly eggnog. Giggity. And a healthy splash of dark rum. Ho ho. Spaghetti carbonara. Elegant silver piece. Fuck it, I want the eggnog. I'm just collecting food. Oh jeez. That I'm probably never gonna eat. At least it all stays fresh in my bag. What the hell is wrong with your... Oh, okay. Shadows of the First. As Alphino and many others know all too well, there is no rest for the righteous. None for the wicked either. Because I am coming. So the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Loth Astnath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? I don't know. What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this, a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alice risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Kreed, will you accompany me to Zelphatal and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Yeah, but I should probably just go do it myself. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastmen's intrusions into Korthan lands to this point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zelphatal are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all, and Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me that the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zelphatal by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you thenceforth to Zelphatal. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixali. We shall be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. In the event that Mistress Alice regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Okay. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Indeed. Let me just throw my armor back on, if you don't mind. Alright. Is that everything back on? It is indeed. Now, what am I doing? I can just teleport from inside the house. And the calls came from inside the house. Nope. Wrong. They came from the garage! Camp Dragonhead. Hey, Alphino. Have you everything you require, then? Excellent. The entrance to the path is north of Natalin, and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I have been informed that House Fortune knights have easily dispatched them. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Okay. Ah, neat. Do you got anything for me? No new letters. Okay. Alright. Come, Frostwyrm! You must away. Ah, you're still wearing your floofy. It's not that cold. Gotta go around the ravine. Is right there. Level 37. Oh, Jesus. Hey. Master Rose! Master Alphino! As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, but don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zelphatol and aid you as you see fit. Thanks. Given the numbers we are likely to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the Ixal's attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with a few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the Warriors of Darkness. Ah, okay. Oh hey, new dungeon available. Sweet. Alright, let's sign up for this. That's the wrong button. Alright. That actually did not take as long as I expected. Corthus, Zelphatol. Well, isn't this just a neat place? Once again, if I was level 70, I totally would have soloed this. Alright. Let's get moving. Jesus fucking Christ. Gotta be really careful not to get hit by the rocks out here. It'll inflict vulnerability up on you. Okay, let's keep moving. Jesus! Is the whole damn mountain coming down? For fuck's sake! I love the visuals here. Just the floating stuff in the background and all that. God damn it. Cast it just a second too late. Let's keep moving. Excuse me? What a dude this guy is. God, he's invulnerable. Well, he was. Are we gonna have to do the floating? Ah, that's what that noise is. There's a big ass waterfall right behind me. Neat. What do we got? Valkyrie's Belt of Aiming. No thanks. Drawbridge rises. Drawbridge dropped. Yay! Up and around. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I realize I've not used a single defensive buff since I got here. Choker of aiming. Pass. There's a couple of gobios over here. With another strong beak. I don't like the look of this battle arena. Alright, let's do this. Swift feather. What? Ah, he put haste on himself. Seriously? Come on. Come on. Just kill him. There we go. Jeez. Tricorn of striking. Yes. Let's keep moving. Zelfatol Braveling. There we go. Airstone. Bracelet of aiming. Because this isn't terrifying. Good thing I'm not afraid of heights. Jeez. Oh, god damn it. Ultimatum. Okay, that one's destroyed too. costs MP to cast my AoE. And if I have none, well, you're just fucked in the bum. Oh. Got it. Alright. Is this the boss? No. Yes. Maybe. No. The boss is behind him. Okay. Zali Arrow 3. That's neat. Hey, bird brain. Oh, sweet mother of God! His face! Looks like somebody shit on a brick and gave it teeth. Jesus. Ah. Oh, it's like a air blast. Neat. Thankfully, it was during Heavensward that Square Enix finally standardized what the AoE attacks look like. You can summon fake shades of Garuda. 50 Shades style. He probably is gonna do it again before the fight's over. And one. That wasn't so bad. The vortex is no longer sealed. What? Victory is ours. Valkyrie trousers have been added. Of striking. Damn. Good night, Wesley. Good work. Sleep well. Most likely kill you in the morning. Oh hey, Alphino, you finally caught up?
Thank the gods. What happened?
Nothing much. It was a bit of this and a bit of that.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught.
Or maybe it was just a distraction.
But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
It's these fuckers.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
You might not. So fucking watch me.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you. If you just stand still.
Giggity.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
You cunt.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here.
Here comes villain monologue number 79? 69?
You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Yeah. What of it?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light.
Okay.
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Oh, kid, come on. There always has to be a balance.
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking.
This is a guy who doesn't care
You know
anymore.
our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Damn straight I am. This isn't even my home.
If there is aught you would say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Okay. I was just staring longingly at you, boy. Who knows, you might have gotten yourself a boyfriend if you'd just shut up. Alright. What's up, Alphino? All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. What do you think? Do you think it could be true that to save their world they must bring ruin to ours? No. No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Indeed. Did the party say anything to me? Ah, yeah, they said thanks. Okay. Next quest. Two sides of a coin. Alphino would like nothing more than to get out of the snow. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can appraise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I would like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself, if you wish. I will be at the congregation. Aye. But, I'm just gonna teleport out there. Now that things are finally picking up again. Foundation. Oh, man. I really hope Master gives me like a 50 to 100 year vacation after this whole mess. This is how many wars I've completely beaten up now? I've single-handedly won how many times? Hey, Emmerich. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Kreed. What news of Zelphatol? I won. Like always. Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remained behind, Mistress Yistola has been tending to Mistress Alice in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine that you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. I know, right? Hey.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts.
Well, she's got a very mature voice for a very small person. How
They
you
told me
doing?
you had departed for Zelphatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just doing
I take
what
it your
do.
mission was a success.
You thought I'd fail? How silly. I kicked those bird brains right in their fucking feathered asses.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first, but it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Eorzea. Why?
Why not?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scions' stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Why'd you hesitate?
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods.
Oh, great.
And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
Oh. That's not good.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Eorzea and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes.
Oh, that's fucking great.
If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
True.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Indeed, he has.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Right?
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
Okay.
But Eorzea, you...
She's built out of tough stuff, kid.
You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute! I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Why she isn't a full-time tailor on the side, I have no idea. So I'll just kind of step out of the room to give the girl some privacy. Alright, Alphina. Would I be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, was it? Yeah. By the 12, it seems a lifetime ago. I should like to think we have both grown since then. Well, you certainly have, by like an inch or two. My apologies.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Neat. She certainly looks different from her brother now, if that counts. I hope she's at least wearing some hot pants under that, because it's gonna get fucking cold.
Right then, shall we be off?
Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit.
Praise the 12 that she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studium when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered?
Sister, please! She was not my... can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? What? I've heard the most pervy things in the world. Mostly from my wife.
So be it. Another time, perhaps. It is an honor, Kreed. I realize we are barely acquainted, but having heard so much about you, it hardly feels that way.
Ah, I know. My reputation precedes me. Welcome to the fight. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea.
To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I would regret it if I weren't, that is all.
Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands, then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. Indeed. Let's see. Horizon's the closest spot. I know I could go to Limsa and take one of the boats to get there quicker, but that's just too many loading screens for me. Alright. Man, it has been ages since I've been out here. Good lord. Alright. Let's see what he has to say.
Thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button. And if you want to see more content from me, your host, 19, be sure to click that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.